Sorry about that, folks. I had another glitch. This thing is the biggest POS in the history of the world, folks. This Chromebook is garbage, is basura. Jennifer Sweet, when are you going to make your bones? When are you going to make your bones, baby? And light me up. I guess Tara doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Tara, everything I've ever said to you is positive. When I got a feud between Herman O. Munster has nothing to do with you. Okay? Herman kicked me to the curb, threw me to the curb like a piece of trash. I'm not a piece of trash. I am the show. 25 plus 55 equals light me up, folks. That's the bottom line. Another glitch in my never-ending quest for perfection. Just a speed bump in the road to success. Just a speed bump. Because everyone winds up coming back. Because I am the show. I am the man with the plan. I am the show. I have the hair. I have the scarf. I have the sunglasses. And pretty soon I'll have the rig. So let's go. Let's get to it. It wasn't my fault. It's the Chromebook's fault. So let's get them back in here, folks. I don't know what Jill's up to. Bottom line is this. Everyone just needs to calm down. God's pocket. I guess that's where the money is. Huh? I guess that's where the money is, chooching. I mean, I can't even chooch here in the garage. The stupid Chromebook doesn't allow me to. It cuts off. I had to cut that last stream short. So let's get the people back in here. Let's get the people back involved. Let's see some positivity here. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. Man, what do we got going here, folks? I mean, the bottom line is this. Need some more body there, huh? We need some more body. Jesse the Body Ventura. Now, where is Mr. $1 Man? Where is Carl the Cuck? I tell it like it is, folks. When I get kicked to the curb by Herman O. Munster, I'm going to tell about it. Okay? I don't know why Tara's getting butthurt. Tara never told me she was butthurt. But she needs to come up to present time. You need to come up to present time. I was there for Herman for a long time. I stood by his side for a year and a half. And then he says, you know what? I don't need you anymore, Bergs. I don't need you anymore because I got my chooching. I got my chooching. I got my selfie stick. I got everything I need. I don't need you. I got it all. What do I need from you, Bergs? There's nothing that you can possibly give me because I got Norm F. That's what was going on at the time. You had the Norm F money rolling in, and now he has all sorts of other monies rolling in. And now you're trying to tell me you're going to steal Terra? No. I need my people to come back to me. Where is my flock? I am Pastor Bergs. This is Sunday service, folks. Where are my people at? Abby Brooke, you need to come up to present time. You need to stop being a little girl and you need to stay in here. Okay? You called me plenty of things. You called me a fat ass, a drunk. You called me plenty of things before I called you things. So you need to come up to present time, Abby. You need to stop running away like a little girl and making your stupid little videos, your little love letters to Melton and Anderson. Okay? And you say you have a lot of money. You say you're rich. You say you're talking to Anderson for 10 years. And you have that kind of money, and you couldn't afford in 10 years to fly down to West Virginia and see him or fly him up to wherever you were at. 10 years, folks. We ain't talking about 10 days. We ain't talking about 10 months. We're talking about 10 years. Same with you and Melton John. So I don't know what you are going through, Abby. I've been there for you every step of the way. I was there for you on Facebook Messenger. Now, we've had some ups and downs. We've had some trials and tribulations. We've had some peaks and valleys. But you need to come up to present time. You cannot hold grudges in life. First off, you are the one who started it with me by going into the fake fisherman's room, and you got hogtied, you got manipulated, you got gaslit by the fake fisherman and Whiskey OG. And then you start saying, oh, yeah, you're right. Bergs is a drunk. He is fat. No, that's not true. You do hold grudges. You do hold grudges. Why don't you go and look at your messenger, Abby? Because the last time I got into it with you, I went and apologized to you. And you didn't even, and then you blocked me on one of them, but then I have multiple Facebook accounts and I sent you another one and I apologized. How dare you fat shame me when I've never seen you once cam up? I've seen some of your old videos when you were thin, but you said now that you're way over 200 pounds. And obviously that's why you don't cam up anymore. Yeah, but I've already apologized to you. Don't you understand? How could you possibly fat shame me when you don't even cam up? And I've heard you before saying that you're way over 200 pounds. So obviously you're self-conscious of how you look. What's up, Toast? So the bottom line is this. At least I cam up. You can see my flaws. You can see my beauty. You can see everything day in and day out. I can't see jack shit for most of you, especially the women. Okay? Now, why do you come up to present time and why do you become friends again with the Bergs? Okay? Why do you stop getting gaslit by all these guys like the fake fisherman, like Pepsi OG, who are haters for the most part, even though Whiskey has a history of flip-flopping. Sometimes he's cool and sometimes he's not. We're talking about people, who make fun of my stuttering, which I overcame as a kid. That was a very hard thing to overcome. Okay? Now, Abby, you need to come up to present time. You fat shamed me before. I've heard you say it several times. And I've never seen you once came up. I've seen old videos of you years ago with your ex-husband who passed away. But that was when you were a kid. Okay? You still are a kid. But I don't know how old you were when you got married. How old were you, 15 or something? But I don't know how old you were. But the bottom line is this. I heard you say a couple months ago that you're well over 200 pounds. Okay, so that's why you're not camming up. Okay, I've heard you say several times you were fat shaming me. Don't even sit here and tell me that you didn't say that. I have the recordings. I have the screenshots. Okay. How dare you can fat shame me? I'm not even that fat. I'm fat with a PH, baby. PHAT. I'm custom made. Look at my hair. Huh? Look at me. I'm the silver fox of YouTube. 25. Type 25. Type 55. 25 plus 55 equals light me up. Light my fire. Huh? Huh? You rich? Then light my fire. You ain't gonna sit here. You ain't gonna sit here and gaslight me, Abby. I've heard you say it several times. You're fat shaming me. How dare you fat shame me? And you don't even cam up. You need to come up to present time. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, girlfriend, because let me tell you something. I might have a lot of flaws or whatever. I could always lose weight. But you know what? At least I berg up every day. I berg up every day, folks. And Toast knows what I'm talking about. What's up, HVAC Tim 007? Abby Brooke. The Jedi. The Fishing Trucker. Tim S. Smell My Finger. Jennifer Sweet. I came up every day. I show my flaws to the world. I show my gray hairs. I show my gray beard. I show my 6-pack of abs. I show my ratty clothes. I show my $5 scarf. But what do you show, Abby? I've never seen you once cam up. I've seen your old stuff. I've seen your old stuff. Sure, you want to look at old pictures of me? You have my Facebook account. Go look at pictures of me when I was in my 20s or my teens or my 30s. I didn't always look like this. Back then I was fit. You better come up to present time. Someone who has the gall to fat shame somebody, but who doesn't have the balls or the courage to actually cam up. To me, people like that, I don't even listen to them. They are not credible at all in my book. No, you don't. You don't anymore, though. You don't anymore. $19.99 from Mary Jane. Woo! Let's give her a big woo. A Wu-Tang Clan. Let's give her a shake. Okay? Let's give her a shake. It doesn't matter Always remember this, Abby, and I've always been on your side. And I sympathize and empathize with what you're going through. I suffer from a plethora of health conditions myself. Asthma, lifelong asthma, type 2 diabetes, anxiety disorder, depression, PTSD, alcohol abuse, or no, alcohol dependence. A lot of these things I can and should. Some of these things I can correct maybe by myself. Obesity. But you know what? And I've been there for you. I've been there for you on Messenger at times. I said to you, if you ever want to, because I know you're in Idaho and I'm in Washington, we got the Northwest connection here. Washington, Idaho, Melton John, and Oregon. We should all come together as one. $29.99 from Mary Jane. Who's Mary Jane? Mary Jane's the new rock star, the boy. The bottom line is this. I said to you, whenever you need to talk, and I think I even gave you my phone number. And you said, no, I don't like to talk on the phone. You don't like to talk on the phone. What girl doesn't like to talk on the phone? Damn, I had 2 sisters growing up in New Jersey, 3 brothers. Everyone would talk on the phone. And this is back in the day when you live in a house, you only had one phone. We didn't have cell phones back then. We weren't as fortunate as you, Abby, to grow up with the internet and all these cell phone gadgets. I actually would prefer the way I grew up, growing up playing around, playing with your friends outside in the 80s and the 70s, and learning interpersonal communication skills, learning how to meet people in real life. All you youngsters, all you millennials, you're all tied to your systems, all tied to your gadgets. What's my password? What's my username? You guys are all gamers, all inside playing with your shit. We were always outside. I got the people skills. And I'm a very educated person. I'm a college graduate from University of Washington, 1996. So the bottom line is this, Abby, I've said to you several times that I'm your friend. Now, some people have bad nights. Quinn with 2 N's. What's up, baby? Okay, and I apologize for that one night. I was going through a lot of stuff, and maybe I was a little bit drunk that night, and I apologize, and I said that to you. But you know what? I saw you several times on Dave's, and they're all manipulating you and gaslighting you because you're young and they're old, and they can do it. They can gaslight you. They can manipulate you. You're very easily led. You're a very emotional person, very sensitive, very emotional person. And they tricked you into thinking, no, Bergs, he's not a good guy. He's a scumbag. He lives with his mom. He's fat. He's an alcoholic. Then you're like, oh, yeah, you're right. He is fat. He is fat. He is a drunk. I saw the whole thing. I got it recorded. I got everything, folks. I'm custom made from head to toe. You can't run from your receipts. You can't run from your receipts. You can't run. So the bottom line is this. But I forgive you because I forgive most people. Because the bottom line is this. I come up the present time, folks. I'm L. Ron Bergs. I'm going up that bridge to total freedom, folks. Mr. $1, $1, $1, man. I also even said to you, if you want to talk to somebody else, maybe you want to talk to a woman, you might feel more comfortable, hit me up and I'll give you Jill's number. She'll talk to you all night. But you even turned down that offer. So you know what? Hey, I tried my best with you. You'd rather You'd rather have these ping pong games with Melton and Harold and all these people, whoever you're yelling at, Anderson or Pennywise. I don't know who you're arguing with today. You know, you've turned into the new Lindy. Every day she used to argue with a different person. I always used to say, you know what, Looney, what do? You wake up in the morning, you flip a coin, heads, I'm going after Mallory, tails, I'm going after Cat. I mean, geez, what do? Wake up in the morning, you flip a coin, heads, going after Melton, tails, I'm going after Anderson Henderson. I mean, geez, what's going on here? Or maybe you got one of those Dungeons and Dragons and 8-sided dice. So you got 8 different people, huh? Today I'm going after the Bergs. Tomorrow I'm going after Hazel Reptiles. The next day I'm going after Salty Dog. Then we're going after Harold. And then we're going after Cyrax. Hey, guys, don't mess with Cyrax. That guy, he's the next Boyd superstar. Don't mess with Quinn with 2 N's. Give me a 25. Woo! The Bergs is the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, folks, I'm in the huddle here. All right, we're going to run a play, guys. This play is going to be called 25, 55, light me up. 25, 55, light me up on 3. 3. Hut. 25, 55, light me up. Whoo! Touchdown! The Seahawks are up by 7 points. God bless America, land that I love. Quitting you too, folks. Quitting you too, folks. Tired of getting trolled over here. Oh, Hazel Reptiles, you back? My python up there needs some more rats. My python needs a 99-cent donation for the rats. It's got to eat too, folks. Oh, we got Buddy Bopper back in the house. $1.99 from Just Lurking. Leave Looney alone. She's a fugitive, folks. She's on the run. Have you guys heard any of my guitar playing when I do the Looney song? Choppers flying down low. We got infrared. We got eyes on her, folks. She's heading towards the farm. Check them out. Check out my stuff. Maybe I'll put up a video later. We got Buddy Bopper here, folks. Buddy Bopper. 52 years old. 5'2", 640 pounds. He wears a size 52 triple D brassiere. Buddy Bopper. Jim Zorn, man, you got to come at the present time. The best Seahawk is Russell Wilson. You're talking about Steve Largent. You're talking about the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Nah. Russell Wilson, folks. Greatest Seahawk of all time. Greatest quarterback in history. He's going to go down as the greatest quarterback. He's going to break every single record. Russell Wilson. And let me tell you, I'm going to get in shape because they might need me to play running back. That's right. Oh, I'm joining the gym. You don't think I'm joining the gym? I'm joining the gym next week. I'm joining the gym, folks. You're going to see the progress. Hey, folks, we're going to need a backhoe here. We got to get Mr. Buddy Bopper out of the house here. We got to get him down to Dr. Now in Houston, Texas. Yeah, no, I think we're going to have to transport him in a flatbed, maybe a 18-wheeler. Yeah, he's going to be on, no, it's actually a new show called My 1,400-Pound Life. That's what I'm saying, folks. No, I am. I'm on it. I'm calling him up tomorrow, folks. You are looking at the most dedicated man in the history of the world. You are looking at the most optimistic person in the history of the world. You are looking at the most ambitious person in the history of the world. I don't procrastinate. I'm not a lazy person. I'm not a fat slob. I'm not down with EBT. You down with EBT? Yeah, you know me. You down with EBT? I ain't 47. Get it right. I'm 29 years old. I'm 27 years old, folks. I don't live at home with my mommy. You live at home with your mommy. You haven't worked in years. You're on a fake disability check. You get the EBT. You get it all. I know about you. Oh, yeah. Everybody sends me everything. But I don't, unlike other weirdos, I don't keep files on people. I just look at it once and delete it. Because I'm not a weirdo like Slimy G or these other people. Cuck boy. That's what I'm saying. Just lurking. What about Herman O. Munster's boogers? I mean, geez. Everybody has a dry nose now and then. I usually go like this or something. It's not that I'm getting a booger. I'm just have a itch or something, go like that or something. But this freak, this person was shoving it in there like an ice pick going up to your brain, man. Oh, I've seen the videos. I've seen the still shot pictures, man. Oh, that picture is worth $1,000, huh? Man, was that up there or what? That was actually almost touching his brain. I mean, that was a good dig, man. That had to be at least 2 inches long. Huh? You little puke. This Justin, breaking news. Coates 9100 is still looking for his bicycle. Coates 9100 is still looking for his bicycle. Quinn with 2 N's. Terry Meeks. Doug Dealer. Buddy Bopper. Lonely Ape. Yeah, man, what's up with that, Herman? We know you're a slob, but we didn't know you picked your nose like a little 5-year-old boy. Oh, my bad. You are a guy. You are a boy. My bad. You are a man. Oh, you're not a man. Oh, you're not. Are you a woman? Oh, you're not. Oh, you're not a woman. Oh, you're a third gender. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So Tara's not going to come in here because I'm picking on. Oh, come on, Tara. Oh, I'm sorry, Tara. I've only said nice things about you and your great friend Herman O. Munster. I've never said one negative thing about Herman. Are you kidding me? What have I said? that's been, what have I said that's been false? Okay? What have I said? I said I called it a never-ending van build. Okay? Well, it was. Okay? 5 months. That's called a never-ending van build, folks. I mean, I just tell it like it is here at the BNN, the BERGS News Network. I came up with that term, BNN. Everyone steals my stuff. Everyone knows that, folks. I came up with that term. So I call it the never-ending van build. Oh, does that hurt people's feelings? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys need a safe space, you snowflakes? Do you guys need a little security blanket? Do you need a therapy dog? Do you need like your own little safe space? Do you need to go see a therapist? Okay, so then, and actually, Elbow went live last night, and he said, "Yeah, folks, when Rosie gets back on Sunday next week, we're gonna start Van Build Part 2, which is what I called. I called that last night or the night before. I already called it. I'm a chess player, folks. I'm already thinking 3 or 4 moves ahead. I said that this is just going to be a little respite, a little R&R, a little break, and then Herman's going to come back, and they're going to do part 2 of the van build. Okay? And he admitted it. Elbow admitted it. Check it out on his little hangout last night. I don't know where the timestamp is. You guys do your own homework. He said, yeah, we got some loose ends to tie up. We got to put a curtain up. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to work on the outside. That's another 2 months. That's another 3 months, folks. This is never-ending van build part 2. Come on. Yeah, God's pocket knows what I'm talking about. Bam, just like that. Jay Berlin, what's going on? Yeah, I don't make things up. Okay, what else did I say? Never-ending Rancho Cooking Stadium. And that's what it was. And they're going to come back and they're going to continue to do it. You kidding me? Okay, never-ending Rancho Kitchen Stadium cooking. They're going to come back with that. Okay, what else? Of course they're going to come back with that. They just got another donation for a gas fire pit out there or whatever. Probably from that same Patricia W. woman who's become basically the new Norm F. Okay? Who's become, Norm F was the sugar daddy. Patricia's the sugar mama. Okay, so what have I said so far? That's false. I don't know why Tara is mad at me. Okay, so what else did I say? I analyzed the whole hot mic situation when they got caught on a hot mic, and I called out Herman for that. Everything I said was true. Everything I said was true. The whole Quinn with 2 N's situation, Quinn with 2 N's, that whole thing, he was paid off. And you can ask him right now, hey, Quinn with 2 N's, what did you get? What did Herman give you for that whole little setup there? Quinn with 2 N's. What did Herman give you? Come on. Come on, Quinn with 2 N's. What'd you get? I think he said he got 2 steel reserves, a pack of cigarettes, and a blowy, right? Everything I've said about Herman has come to fruition, folks. I don't sit here. Beer and a blowy. Next script, I get cash. You know what? They're definitely going to run into you again. It's never-ending van build part 2 starting next week. You should just go by the Rancho. Everyone knows the address. Herman's given it out 1,000,000 times. So I don't know what I've said about what I call him Herman. Okay, yeah, okay, Herman O. Munster. Wow, I think that's pretty funny. And I've talked to Rosie before when we were friends. And Rosie would laugh. She would say, Bergs, that's funny when you call me Herman O. Munster. Okay? But when we're not friends anymore, oh, suddenly when I call her Herman O. Munster, oh, why are you doing that to me? Why are you misgendering me? How can I be misgendering you? You've said it yourself. You don't know if you're a man, a woman. So how can I be misgendering you? If you don't know what you are, then any gender I say could be correct. You're a third gender. You can't, there's no such thing as a third gender. No such thing. Sorry. And if you don't believe me, go and fill out a government form. Go to a passport office. Go fill out for a college application. Go fill out for a bank loan. Go to wherever you get IDs. A credit card. Fill out your credit card. They ask for what's your sex, male or female. There is no other, folks. Now, maybe there is now because of all the political correctness and snowflakes. And I couldn't believe it. The other day, when Herman was driving down 2 days ago to the city, the Sin City, I guess it was yesterday, 2 days ago. And he goes, yeah, and he probably made up this story anyway, because he makes up a lot of stories, okay? He goes, look at this little handbook, the devils or the hell, you're going to hell. And he goes, yeah. And this guy, he was like stalking me. He almost followed me into the ladies' bathroom. And I about spit. I think I was drinking some water. I about spit my water up. The ladies' bathroom. You ain't a lady. How could you go to a ladies' bathroom? Okay? You're a man with a wig. Come on, Quinn with two N's. You're a man with a wig. And you're a pushy. And you're a pushy. And you are a nose picker. You're a nose picker, pushy. And you over there, Elbow, you're a window licker, pushy. So, Herman, you're a nose picker, pushy, and you're a window licker, pushy. Imagine if you're a woman. Imagine if you're a mom, like a normal person, and you're like a 30-year-old mom, and you're in the woman's room, the ladies' room, with your little 5-year-old daughter, okay, helping her out. And then that thing from the Black Lagoon walks in wearing the ugliest looking Party City wig you've ever seen in your life, a blue sweatshirt, the clown makeup, and he walks like a man, right? With his big chest out. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? My name is Herman. Yeah, hold on a second. I got to go to the bathroom. Then you hear him go in the stall, puts the seat up, takes a whiz, washes his hands. He probably doesn't even wash his hands. Okay, take it easy. You know, and I am a woman. So, okay, goodbye. Is that what the world has come to? Is that what the world has come to? Digging for gold, folks. Come on, folks. 25 and 55. 25 plus 55. If you are enjoying this great quality content, give me a 25 or a 55 and give me a thumbs up. And 25 plus 55 equals light me up. light my fire, folks. Come on there, Buddy Bopper. Come on, CJ. You can spare some of your disability money. You ain't gonna go broke. It's not like you're gonna go hungry. You got that big EBT card. You down with EBT? Yeah, you know me. You down with EBT? Yeah, you know me. You down with EBT? Yeah, you know CJ. I mean, come on, folks. CJ, it's not like you throw me a couple dollars and that's not going to go towards your food money. It ain't like you're going to starve to death. You weigh about 685 pounds. $2 from Just Lurking. What's going on, Just Lurking? 25 plus 55 equals light my fire. Let me tell you, I used to get into it with Buddy Bopper all the time back in the day. He doesn't have the stamina or the mouthpiece, though, that I do. I used to get into it with him on Slimy G's panels back in the days when I used to panel up. I don't panel up for free anymore. I'm obviously an interstellar galactic pimp celebrity from the planet Bergatron. I don't do anything for free anymore. I was making my bones down here. I've already paid my dues. You can see it with the gray hairs. I've already paid my dues down here. I don't go on panels anymore and yell like screaming banshees like the pirate ship and does in the Savage Live and all the bitches, you bish, you bish, you bish. I don't do that anymore, folks. I've graduated from that part of the boy where now I am the panel. I am the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I don't need a panel. I am a panel. And I only have 3 people in my life, in my head. Me, myself, and I. There's 3 people on the panel right now. Me, myself, and I. And that's all that matters. I would never have a panel. I know Mangoes has been encouraging me to do StreamYards and do a panel. I would never do a panel, folks, because first off, everybody would be out. I would have a target on my back the size of the Grand Canyon. I would have a target on my back the size of Elbow's bald spot, folks. And we all know what everyone would want to do. They'd want to porn me out in a New York minute, a New York second. I would go through all the hassle of setting up the StreamYards or whatever you call it, and then I get a couple people on, and then someone's going to give out the link. We all know so many turncoats down here. You can't trust anybody. Someone's going to give out the link, and I'm going to get porned out. And that's just the bottom line. I'm going to be scrambling. Oh, God, what do I do? What do I do? Ooh. Hey, Jory, what's going on over here? Jory, what's going on here? What button do I push? Yeah. Bergs. I got to go. Yeah. I got a bun in the oven. I mean, and then I got to scramble. And then all of a sudden, I find out I get a strike. Yeah, I'm really going to sacrifice my channel, which I've worked very hard at for the past, I've had the channel for 12 years, but I've been working hard at it for the past 2.5 years. Like, I'm really going to do a panel, folks, just so I can talk to the same people that I can talk to on the Hangout phone or whatever, or on a private Hangout. I don't do panels. I've graduated from panels. Just like in Scientology, you go up the bridge to total freedom, folks. I'm not a Scientologist. They want people with money. I don't have any money. But the bottom line is this. I've studied it on my own. And in order to become a clear OT level 8 and operating Thetan level 8, you got to go up that bridge to total freedom, folks. You got to go up the pyramid. And I've already paid my dues. You can see it with how much I've aged, folks. But I've aged like a fine wine. So the bottom line is this. Buddy Bopper, you've aged like vinegar. You're a wine that tastes like vinegar. You haven't aged well. You don't cam up. The bottom line is this. I cam up night after night after night. I'm bringing it night after night after night. I don't take a rest. I don't take a rest. I don't come up for air. I don't need to breathe. I got gills in my back. I'm like a fish. Okay? I can breathe underwater. I'm a great white shark. Sharks are always moving, folks. I'm a great white shark. That's why I got to keep the girth on me, folks, because I am a shark and other sharks want to attack me. So I got to always stay on my guard. I can't look like no Melton. I can't look like no pencil neck geek. I got to keep some meat on my bones because I'm a shark swimming around that ocean, folks. And a shark, what is a shark doing? A shark is always moving. A shark swims and makes other sharks and eats. That's the three things a shark does. A shark swims, eats, and makes other little sharks. And that's what the Bergie boy does, folks. I swim, I eat, and I make little Bergettes and little Bergie boys, folks. But no, I don't, because I don't have any kids. That's another thing that your master, Mr. Cuck boy, and that's another thing there, Buddy Bopper. You're sticking up for a guy who allegedly stole $30,000 and didn't allocate it towards St. Jude's. We all know what that was about. That was all about hate. That was all about hate donations. He saw Elbow making all the money when he stepped off the truck in Ruther's Glen, Virginia on December 10th, 2018, which was his birthday, and he saw all that money flowing in. And Mr. Cuck boy said, I was there. I saw it going on, Bopper. You're one of his little lapdogs. You're one of his little minions. You're one of his little sheep. You are like Jim Jones and all of his followers, all of his sheep that drank the Kool-Aid in 1978 down in Guyana, down in, wasn't it called Guyana? And it was down in South America. Bottom line is this, they all died. Okay, so you have a negative karma deficit following someone like that, who's definitely an SP, definitely a suppressive person. So you are an SP, you are a suppressive person. Do not get near a person like that or a lapdog like Buddy Bopper, because you become PTS. You are a potential trouble source. You don't want to be near someone who's an SP like yourself, Buddy Bopper, a suppressive person, because you can get the spiritual flu. All he was doing, he was saying, he looked at it, ooh, that's a nice scam. Let's just, you know, folks, don't give to Elbow, give to me. And I'll give to St. Jude's. And all you sheep followed suit. But now the chickens are coming home to roost. I don't need to prove anything. You told me to prove it. He needs to prove it. Stellar has shown the receipts. Stellar has shown the books. Open the books up and show him the books. Mr. Cuck boy keeps on deflecting and projecting and gaslighting. $1.99 from Just Lurking. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but I always just say, thanks a lot, baby. Wu-Tang Clan. So why don't you get your master, because you are definitely a slave to the Cuck boy. Why don't you get your master to open the books and prove his innocence? Huh, Bopper, you little puke? But he won't do that. He won't do that. He's just gaslighting, folks. He's projecting. He's deflecting. He's gaslighting. Only thing he has to do is just show the PayPal receipts where he sent the money in. to St. Jude's, and this all would be over. But he's not going to do that because the money's already spent. He bought a bunch of Star Wars helmets. He bought a bunch of green screens and big fancy computers and a gamer chair and who knows what else what. He's not married, folks. You ever seen his wife? They've never showed us. You know, we don't hear people. He lives alone in an apartment. We know where he lives. Come on. Let's get real. And all you lap dogs, at least the other lap dog, the trash can one, the hooker, she's run to the hills, folks. But Bopper, you're still out there. You're still out there. Prove it, Bergs. Prove it. I don't need to prove it. He needs to prove it. Stellar's already proved it. Stellar's already proved it. He needs to prove his innocence. I don't need to prove anything. I don't have a dog in a fight. I'm just an analyst. I'm just a field reporter. I used to go on. I used to crush this Bopper every time, man. This guy doesn't have the stamina anymore, though. He used to try to go toe-to-toe with the Bergs. It would never work. 25 or 55, folks, and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead, cam up, Bopper. What's your excuse, huh? Are you so ugly if you cam up, you're going to break your screen on your laptop? If you cam up, I mean, look at me. I even took off my beanie cap tonight. I don't have a bald spot. I can shake, rattle, and roll. I got a new scarf. I think I'm looking pretty fly tonight. How you looking tonight? Well, we would never know because you don't cam up. At least your little master, Mr. Cuck, cams up. $25 and $55, folks. Oh, Bergs is running low on juice. I got to fire up the DeLorean, folks. 88 miles per hour. 1.21 gigawatts. Got to get the plutonium in here, folks. Got to fire up the juice here on the laptop. Let's see you cam up, Bopper. You don't have the balls. You probably haven't seen your balls in probably 10 years. You 650-pound whale. You know what I'm saying, folks? I can't do bong hits anymore in here. I can't do fake bong hits. I think the algorithm messes it up. 25. Give me those thumbs up, folks. Only 9 thumbs up. What you talking about, girls? Come on. I want to see at least 15 thumbs up. Give me a 25. Give me a 55. 25 plus 55 equals show your love. How about from Mr. $1 Man? Where's Mr. $1 Man? Mr. $1 Man. He's the man with the plan. The $1 Man. The $1 man. I've spent enough time on the Bopper. There's no sense talking to someone like that. He's already been brainwashed by his cult leader, by his master. He's already been brainwashed. You can't get through to those kinds of people. He's in a cult. The cult of the cuck boy. He's already in a cult. He needs to be deprogrammed before you can even have an intelligent conversation with a person like that. He's already been, him and the trash can lady and all the other sycophants and all the other sheeple and all the other minions, they've already been brainwashed. They've been hoodwinked. And they need a cooling down period. They need to be deprogrammed. It can take sometimes up to 7 to 9 years to get out of a cult, to get your mind back to the way it should be. He's in a cult, man. Just like the Manson family, just like Jonestown, Jim Jones, just like those people down in the San Diego in the late 90s who the cult and they were found with the new sneakers on or something, the Hale-Bopp comet. What was that called? The Hale-Bopp cult. What was the Hale-Bopp cult? Heaven's Gate cult members. The Hale-Bopp. That was in 1997. Heaven's Gate. That's the bopper. That's the Buddy Bopper, folks. He's in Heaven's Gate, folks. That's the bopper there. Oh, that's going to take him a while to get deprogrammed. He's in Tucker's Gate. Heaven's Gate was an American UFO religious cult based near San Diego, California, founded in 1974 by Marshall Applewhite. On March 26, 1997, the San Diego Sheriff's Department discovered the bodies of 39 members of the group in a house in a San Diego suburb of Rancho Fe. They had participated in a mass suicide, a coordinated series of ritual suicides in order to reach what they believed was an extraterrestrial spacecraft following the comet Hale-Bopp. That truly is Buddy Bopper. 99 cents from Rich Life. Gonna quit YouTube, folks. That is the Bopper, folks. The Hale-Bopper. Heaven's Gate. You can't get through to a guy like that. It's the Hale-Bopp comet. The Hale-Bopper comet, man. He's right now in Tucker's Gate. You can't get through to these people. He's one of the lapdogs. Just like in the movie The Omen. The Omen, the original movie The Omen, the 1976 flick with The Omen. Wait. With Richard Peck. Yeah, what was that woman's name? What was that woman's name? She was a disciple from hell. Remember her? From the original Omen film from 1976. Remember that woman who showed up unexpectedly because their other nanny jumped off and killed herself, hanged herself? Her name was Mrs. Baylock. And all of a sudden, she just shows up out of nowhere to protect the chosen one, the Antichrist, Damien, with the 666 in his hair. That is, and she was definitely a lapdog of Satan. That is Mr. Buddy Bopper. That is Mrs. Trash Can and the other lapdogs. For now on, Buddy Bopper's new name is not Mrs. Baylock, but Mr. Baylock. But I am not a Scientologist. I just studied it on my own. Scientology is more of a learning tools. But it is a cult, and they want your money. I only got into it on my own because I had a friend from New Jersey whose parents sent him to a rehab center to get off of painkillers about over 15 years ago. And they sent him to a place in Colorado called Narconon, which unbeknownst to them was run by the Church of Scientology. And he wound up sticking it out for 6 months. And then when he came back, I was talking to him all the time on the phone. And I'd actually moved back to New Jersey there, so he was telling me all about it. And he was just telling me the crazy things, that the way that they would speak. They had like their own language, and I became very curious and intrigued by Scientology, and I looked it up a lot on my own on YouTube. There's millions of videos, maybe millions, hundreds of thousands, and it's something that I looked into for probably 6 or 7 years at least. Now, the devil has got you, my friend. We all know you drink. We all know you drink the devil's juice. Mr. Baylock, lapdog is Satan. We all know you smoke the devil's nicotine. We all know you're down with EBT. Yeah, you know me. Who down with EBT? Mr. Baylock is. Mr. Baylock, you ain't part of Heaven's Gate. You part of Tuck Tuck Gate. You can't get out of that one. He's not going to get out of that one that easy. He ain't going to get out of the Tuck Tuck Gate. It's going to take at least 6 or 7 years to deprogram you, Bopper. Now, he's your leader. He is your leader. He is your, as they would say in the slave days, slave times, he is your massa. He is your massa. Because they couldn't pronounce master. Master, where's the dreams that I've been after? Master, master, promised only lies. Laughter, laughter, all I hear and see is laughter. He is your Mr. Bopper, Mr. Baylock. He is your massa. Yeah, that's pretty good content here. Type 25. Type 55. 25 plus 55 equals show me some love. Yeah, Leah Remini. Leah Remini, very, very beautiful actress from the King of Queens. show, which was on for 10 years. She was a lifelong Scientologist. Yeah, she is. I'm very involved in that aspect of Scientology, exposing the abuses of Scientology. There's a lot of abuses of Scientology. I can talk at a later time about it. I'm friends with Tori Magoo 44. You guys have probably heard of Tori Magoo 44. I have her number on my cell phone, I think. She's like 70 years old. I've been friends with her for 10 years. Tori Magoo, you on my phone? There she is, Tori Magoo. I could call her up right now, but I'm not going to. So the bottom line is this. Check out Tori Magoo. She was in Scientology for 30 years. I think this is the name of her channel. Wait. Tori Magoo 44. Yeah. We all know the Bopper's master, Massa, is Mr. Cuckboy. We all know. We're not stupid. He thinks we are. Tori Magoo 44, check her out. She exposes the abuses of Scientology. She does really good videos. Check her out. She's been around for a long time. She's got what does she have? She has 20,000 subs and 931 videos. She's known everyone in Scientology. She was friends with Tom Cruise, John Travolta, Tori Magoo. Welcome to Tori Magoo 44. Please subscribe. I was in Scientology for 30 years, escaped in July of 2000, and this channel is based on my experiences and what they won't tell you. Yeah, when you're in Scientology like that, you have to escape out. It's like the movie The Firm. You ever seen the movie The Firm? The book written by John Grisham, the movie with Tom Cruise. Once you join the firm, you can't leave the firm. It's like joining the mob. You can't leave. Okay? You can't leave on your own, folks. It's like the movie The Firm. It's also, Scientology is a lot like the movie The Truman Show. Okay? Where he is in a reality, it's not really a real world. It's I don't know. You have to look into it for yourself. It's too hard to explain. I studied it for a number of years on my own, folks. On the computer and going down to the public library. And I did buy a couple books at Barnes & Noble's, big deal. Dianetics and a couple other books. Because I was fascinated by it and I was reading a lot back then. I need to get back into reading more. But the Boit sucks you in. Urgh. Where's the macho man at tonight? Okay, Bopper, I'll see you at the I'll see you when the Hail Bop comet comes, huh? Because we all know, Bopper, you would die for your massa. We all know the Bopper and Tucker Gate, Heaven's Gate, Cuck Gate. They're waiting for the next Hail Bop comet to come. And that's when the bopper's going to drink that Kool-Aid laced with strychnine, and bam, just like that, he's going to be shot up to the Bergatron, folks. And that's the bottom line, folks. 25 and 55 equals light me up. Light my fire. Tim S., Laura Stevenson, Jay Berlin, Terry Meeks. And, oh yeah, I did say thank you to Rich Life. I hope you're feeling better, Rich. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. Quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting every day. I say that to myself also. And I'm the Bergatron. I'm quitting YouTube every day, folks. You think I can handle YouTube? I can't handle the trolls. But I actually can handle the trolls. I can handle the trolls. I can handle anything. Because I am a faithful member of Cuck Gate, the cult. We are waiting for the next Hale Bopp comet to come, and I will die for my master. So I am not afraid of any human being. I'm not afraid of any troll. Because I believe in something bigger than us here on the Boit. I believe in the power. The power of Christ compels you. 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 I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm going to McDonald's, folks. I'm getting me a 20-piece nugget. I'm getting me a large tea. I'm getting me a large fry. I'm getting me a double cheeseburger. I'll go there every day of the week. I don't care what you trolls think. And if you send me one more penny, I'm going to call my lawyer judge friend, and I'm going to file a lawsuit. You looking at the George Clooney, you looking at the Silver Fox of YouTubes, folks. How come every time I go to Walmart's, I got to run into my ex? Every time I go to Walmart's, I got to run into my ex. How come people just can't leave me alone? I don't ask for much. I just want people to leave me alone. Is that too much to ask? If I want to go to Taco Bell every day and get me a box of tacos and some nacho fries and a large Coke and sit on my bed, I should be able to do that. I don't need to be trolled by you folks. And let me tell you something, Stewie, or whoever your name is. I'll strike a channel 25 times per hour if I have to. I'm not cool. I'm hot. So the bottom line, folks, is this. You are either hot, lukewarm, or cold for the Bergs. No one wants to be lukewarm. You don't want to take a lukewarm bath, do you? You don't want to get in that bathtub and take a lukewarm bath. You don't want to take a cold bath. You want to take a nice hot bath or a hot shower. I want people in here to be hot for the Bergs. You can't be cold, and you can't be lukewarm. Lukewarm people, you people are sitting on the fence. Okay? I don't need people on the fence. I need people in my foxhole. This is a war here, folks. This is World War III. This is the Boit Wars. I need people in my foxhole who are hot for the Bergs and hot for winning. I'm looking for winners. I can't have people on the fence line. I can't have lukewarm people or cold people. We need people who are hot for the Bergs, who are going to be in my foxhole, like HVAC, like Quinn with two N's, like everyone who showed love tonight. So the bottom line is this: 25 plus 55 equals light me up, folks. This is the last time. This is the last call for alcohol. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, folks. So light me up again, folks. Light me up again. Light my fire. And I got a message out there for Terra Electra. I want you to come back, because this is all in good fun. And let me tell you something, Terra. I've never said one bad thing about you. And Herman used to be my friend, but Herman kicked me to the curb. So what do you want me to say? And everything I say is true. I don't make anything up. When I was the first one to coin that term, the never-ending Van Build. And everyone stole that from me also. And Elbow, and it was a never-ending Van Build, 5 months, 4.5 months. And it's going to be part 2 because Elbow said it last night. This is just a little respite. This is just a little R&R, and they're going right back at it next week when Herman comes back from Sin City, where he's hanging out with D-Dumps, the man with the pearly whites. So the bottom line is this, folks. 25 plus 55 equals 80. You guys go in there and tell Sarah. Mary Jane was the gangster tonight. I don't even know who that person is, but Mary Jane came through here like she was doing a drive-by shooting, folks. Bam, 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 $19.99. Bam, 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 $29.99. Wow. Damn, that was a lot of bams. Did she come through with a third bam? Hey, Mary Jane, you coming through with a third bam or what? Man, that was a drive-by, huh? That was like, damn, that was like bam, just like that. She was coming in here, man. She wasn't a window shopper, folks. She was someone who just comes into your store and freaking buys the stuff and gets the hell out of there and goes on to the next town. She wasn't walking around, dilly-dallying around. She came in with an AR-15, folks, and she destroyed the BERGS Show. As the brothers shoot. The brothers don't shoot this way. They shoot sideways. Come on, homeboy. You know what I'm saying, folks? Oh, yeah. Mr. Waffles, you are unblocked. I unblocked you earlier. Maybe someone else blocked you since. I might have a rogue mod. I don't know. But I unblocked you earlier, folks. So 25 plus 55. Thumbs up. Who wants to show me one last dollar, huh? Ooh, $1 man. I think the $1 man wants to be the last man of the night. He's the $1 man. $1 man. He's the man with the plan. The $1 man. The $1, $1 man. Oh, $1. $1 make you holla. What can you get for $1 Canadian, folks? That's 75 cents. American. Let's see what I can get for 75 cents. Well, I don't even think you can get a hamburger at McDonald's, folks. Let's see. What can you get? Oh, yeah. I could go get me a couple ramen noodles. I think I can get me some ramen noodles, Terry Meeks. What's going on, Laura? I think I can go get me a couple of ramen noodles, folks, for 75 cents or $1. All right, folks. I've done a couple hangouts here. So I will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I don't back down. You don't back down. Don't take anything from anybody. All right, folks. Take it easy.